For NJ Advanced Media, I'm Jake Pavorsky, live at the Wells Fargo Center, where the Sixers just lost their 4th game of the season to the Houston Rockets, but they're first without Markelle Fultz. Markelle Fultz sat out tonight's game with shoulder soreness. He'll sit out the next 2 games with that same ailment as the team tries to figure out what exactly is going on with his shoulder, what exactly is going on with his confidence, and his game in general. Let's backtrack to August. Markelle Fultz is coming off a fantastic summer league. He's looking really promising, ready to have a great rookie season. Returns to training camp in September with what appears to be a different looking jump shot for him, a different looking free throw for him. Everything about his offensive game looks particularly different. Now, originally Markelle said he was just messing around with his shot, but as time went on, Markelle elaborated that it was actually his shoulder that was causing him to have these sort of problems. Now, as the team flash forwards to the beginning of the season, these problems have not gone away, and it's concluded with Markelle not even being willing to shoot jump shots. Now, this has actually turned into a whole hysterical frenzy as well, with the team claiming that perhaps Markelle's shoulder was injured because he changed his form in general. Bryan Colangelo came out and said that perhaps adjusting his form put more stress on his shoulder, leading to the injury, while his trainer, Keith Williams, someone who Markelle has grown up with and has mentored him throughout this process of becoming an NBA player, said he has not in fact changed his jump shot at all, is continuing to keep it the same, and that it's the shoulder that in general is sort of causing his issues. Now, what the real problem is with this is that whether it's a confidence issue for Markelle Fultz, whether it's a shoulder issue, the team did not get out in front of this problem. What they could have done several weeks ago is when they realized that whatever he was going through was causing him to be very limited offensively, much more than he was used to, they should have sat him down immediately, given him a couple weeks off, try to retinker with his jump shot and get his confidence back up so he can be the electric shooter that we saw he was. Shot over 40% from 3 at Washington, shot very well at Las Vegas Summer League, was letting it fly without thought, and now refuses to shoot even open jump shots. When you see that from a player so important, particularly your first overall pick in the most recent draft, what you want to do is focus in on trying to correct those issues. Except instead, the Sixers allowed him to play through those problems, hoping they would get better, and they have not. They've really gotten worse. They've allowed him to be embarrassed on national TV, shooting free throws that don't look particularly good, that are ending up on social media, that people are laughing at him for, and all of a sudden it becomes a major issue. Now, what the team needs to really do going forward is to try and be more truthful with these injuries. They brought Bryan Colangelo in for a reason, to display, the sort of truthfulness that they had not done with Sam Hinkie. Unfortunately, Bryan Colangelo has not been that more truthful in terms of providing information to the public. They did not elaborate to the media that Markelle Fultz had a cortisone shot on October 5th. When they first announced his right shoulder soreness. Bryan Colangelo said today when he addressed the media that he simply didn't think it was important. But based out of all the things that the Sixers have dealt with in the past, with not being truthful about Joel Embiid's meniscus tear, about being shady with Ben Simmons' recovery time, what they need to do is to inform everyone exactly what is going on in any injury situation going forward. The fans deserve it at this point. They're hoping to see a good team. They're paying good money to see the players come out and perform. And if they can't do it at the highest level and they're hiding information from the public, it's not a good look, especially when a general manager was put in place because he needed to be more truthful and they were expecting him to. Now, going forward, the Sixers have said that they will sit him out for a little while. Brett Brown says there's no determined timetable as for when he might sit out. He could return after the 3 games. He could sit for an extended period of time. But it seems at this point that the logical answer is to sit him for as long as he needs to get that confidence back up, to allow him to become that really good shooter that we once saw. If he can't do that right now, then he's completely useless on the floor. And all it's doing by trotting him out there and allowing him to get a shot block and to look bad at the free throw line is just continue to embarrass him further. For NJ Advanced Media, I'm Jake Pavorsky.